Fantastic, haven't they?
It's amazing.
Moving on.
It's amazing.
Yes.
It's over here.
This is Miss Mine.
I'm not allowed to be in.
Oh no, it's gonna be one of
There we go.
interviews.
Passed on all sorts of participles and shit today.
Live-
My brothers, all of us, when we were very young,
About two to, you were about two or three.
did things, and then I was on a French TV one, and then Greg Vietnamese or foreign.
Was she?
Wonderful lady.
Very good.
Would you?
Our experience in it was quite interesting. We found
You were about two or three.
Let's get on with
We
it.
don't want to talk about the big things like the. Yeah.
I go back once a year.
Yeah.
And my oldest son came here in 2000.
Well, today you guys live in one house, right? A three-story house, is that right? Or
Yeah.
you live in, each have a floor? Is that how it works?
We each have a room.
Oh, you each have a room.
Yeah.
But it goes like houses in Vietnam are very interesting. They go up rather than out.
Correct,
So
correct.
you each have a room on, just one room on one floor, and it goes up like that, right? How is it living together? You said that, you practically lived practically all your lives. Is that right?
Well, when we were growing up, my parents were not wealthy by any means. We were kind of a middle-class family. And the five of us lived in one bedroom.
5 boys in one bedroom.
In one bedroom and shared one bathroom. And so this is same house but different rooms. It's much more comfortable. But
So you're kind of you're thankful that
Oh,
you each
sure.
have your own room.
sure. It's
And I mean, how meaningful is it now for you to be able to share your lives together, really? You guys are living in the same house, you're living in a foreign country together, although you do call it home, but it's a foreign country.
Yeah.
How is that? How is it at this age that, how meaningful is it for you to be living together, having each other around?
It's very nice, very supportive. I'm lucky. I have my oldest brother and my youngest brother.
You're lucky.
And so I'm happy. When Mike decided to move over here, it was really nice. And then Kurt, and so I'm very happy with the situation.
it's very comforting to know that you come home from work at night and if you have any problem, there's someone to share and ask, and it's just it's a very calming influence, and it's really helpful.
I'm sure it's very
Very
safe,
helpful.
comforting, isn't it?
Yeah, very
To
much
have,
so.
and
the peace
family
of
no
mind.
less. Yeah, family. How about you, Kurt? How is it having 2 older brothers?
It's good.
Is it better than the past?
Well, yeah. Mike still snores, but
Oh.
no.
At least you have another room-
It was
room of your
nice, coming here in 2000. They introduced me very quickly to their friends and schools and stuff, and so it was easy to fit right in. And it's nice. We have some friends in common, and we have a dinner usually every week or so. We try to get together, and
That's nice.
And so it's a nice experience.
A good experience for the 3. So good consensus there. Now, future plans. I mean, 15 years, 16 years, 7 years in Vietnam. Any plans to go back to the U.S. permanently? Mike?
Not for
no.
me.
That's a
No.
no. Greg? No.
No,
Kurt?
no
No.
plans.
So what do you see the future here in Vietnam being then?
Well, like I said, I'm semi-retired now. I only work part-time, and eventually I will stop working if I want to. I still enjoy the classroom, which is why I do it. But eventually I'd like to travel more in Vietnam. I haven't been able to see much of it because of working so much. So eventually I'd like to be able to go north and south and see more of the country.
Tour the country.
Yeah.
Beautiful country to see.
Oh,
How about
yeah.
you, Greg? What do you see yourself?
I want
do
to
you-
continue this. I enjoy what I do, and I get up in the morning, I'm happy, and I look forward to going to school, and so I don't want this to end. I'm happy with it.
Happy here in Vietnam. How about you, Kurt?
Well, you know, I've changed my jobs a lot in my life, and I'm getting a bit tired of teaching. It's a taxing job, but I love the contact with the students. So I want to do something, and maybe a small shop in business or something with my girlfriend. We're talking about maybe opening up a chocolate shop, or maybe even a small school. Something to keep busy and keep contact with students. But working evenings, 7 days a week, it's fine. I'm getting older, I have to admit it. So even though I'm the baby and the youngest, I'm getting older. So I want to reduce that and enjoy more free time.
Try something else.
Yeah.
Now, I always like to ask my guests, because some of them live here, some of them travel, and they all have a different perspective of Vietnam, but they all have interesting answers for what they like the best about Vietnam. Mike, what do you like the best about Vietnam?
It's got to be the people.
The people.
People are so hospitable and friendly, intelligent, and I just love the people there.
I agree with Mike. The interaction, especially with students. Vietnamese always want you to have a good memory of your stay here. They always want you to have a good thing to go away with. So they're always trying to make it easier for you, whatever. So I appreciate that. As a foreigner, especially as an American.
And I was going to say that I have a friend who, all of his life, he's an older man, all of his life he's done marketing surveys. And in all of that work, he'd never had any questions answered 100% the same answer until he did a survey in Vietnam. And he surveyed many foreigners, and he asked them many questions, but two of them in particular. He said, what do you not like about Vietnam? 100% of the foreigners said the traffic. And then, of course, he said, what do you like about Vietnam? And 100% said the people. Yeah, they're playful, they're friendly, it's a young country, they're really generous and welcoming, and they're interesting, they love to talk. It fits, our style. We're very social ourselves, and we fit right in. So, yeah, it's the people.
I want to thank the Kleven brothers for joining me on the show today, sharing with us your experience of living in Vietnam. I wish all the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And thank you for contributing what you do, teaching. It's such an important thing, and teaching English, which is, I think, something that's much needed. One of the purposes for this show, anyway.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks
sure.
for inviting us,
Thank
and
you.
welcome
Thank
back
you.
to Vietnam
Thank
yourself.
you. Thank you so
Okay.
much. That is all we have today with the Kleven brothers. We will talk again next time. Bye.